think about what you did. You learned a lot here. The purpose of this project was what? Can somebody tell me?
Know how to make a house.
So you know how to, so you know the basic building components, right?
Right.
And as you learn this, you start to think about all the steps we went through to get to this point. You look about when we first designed these, you hand drew these. Then we put them on the computer. Then we did the foundations. We looked at building the foundations, what it took to build the foundation, when you laid the floor joists, when you laid the floor sheeting. Then you went to the walls, you did all the framing, the jacks, the studs, the cripples. You did the roof. You cut all the rafters. It was pretty impressive. We didn't use trusses. They hand cut every one of the rafters in here. So once you got the rafters cut, sheeting the roof, all the items that needed to go in here, you start to look at this. Look at the knowledge, where you were a couple weeks ago and where you are now. So really today is a combination of me saying to you guys, nice job. Nice job, guys. You start to look at the fruits of what you've done. When you think about this, you go out in the work world. What do you get? Yeah, you're looking for pay. But if you're not happy and you don't really have a passion for your job, yeah, you're not going to be happy. So really, you look at the passion and you look at what you've done and learned here, how does that translate over into the work world? So you look at this. This was a huge learning tool right here. We take this, we build this, it's done now. So we do a little celebration and say, nice job, guys. And now we have a chance to give back to the community. In the community, we have the Lake County Dog Warden. We have Mr. Rodney Shelton standing over there with you. And we have Miss Katrina Haas from the Geauga County Rescue Village. So you think about what they do. They have a passion for animals, the passion in their life. How does this translate over to you? You guys just put passion and hard work into this. They have a passion for what they're doing. So we're coming together, energy, a synergy between us. And you got to look at this. How does this fit in the big picture of your life? I'm impressed. So now you guys get a chance to give back to them. So we have a little official ceremony here to hand off the titles to these houses. So Mr. Bachoff, you have the title there. So Miss Haas, you have you get the blue house.
Fantastic.
And so what we'd like to officially do is hand you over the blue house. It has a description of the property and the title. That's the official title to the house. So we're handing that over to you.
Fantastic.
And then now Mr. Shelton will give you have the White House that's outside there.
I appreciate that.
So we're handing over the White House to you and say that's the official title to your house.
Thank you very much.
And just think about this. We're just honored, the students are honored to really give something back to the community. The community of Auburn, we serve Lake and Geauga counties. And you look at what Auburn is, a fixture in the community, we're grateful to give back to the community. So I can talk forever, you guys know that. So I would like you guys to each say something, just a couple of you say something about what this project was and giving this back to the community, to the two dog wardens and the rescue village.
Well, I think it's really awesome that you guys get to take in animals and take care of them because they have nowhere else to go. So working on the project kind of made me want to get it done more. Made me work harder because it's for a good cause and somebody actually benefits out of it instead of it just sitting in somebody's garage somewhere. So I thought that's pretty cool and it made me want to do more and put extra work in.
I really got frustrated a couple times with this project. I knew it was pretty tough, but I'm glad I learned how to do this, and I want to use my skills to give back all I can to Mr. T. He's a great guy and a good teacher, and I was happy with this project.
First, I'm gonna say I'm actually glad giving this back to the counties around here because Auburn serves everybody. I don't like using money from a school and not giving it back to the community. So I'm glad this is going to the community because I've had dogs my whole entire life. So giving these back to dogs or any animal, I would love it. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys take great care of them and keep them for as long as possible.
Well, I would just really like to say thank you. I know we're really honored at the Geauga Humane Society. I was talking here with Mr. T this morning. I'm really enamored that you guys have this opportunity to grow into young adults and learning the importance of giving back. At the Humane Society, we help about 1,700 animals every year. Dogs, cats, and we also have a barn. We have 2 horses, 2 pigs, a goat, 2 goats, in our shelter right now. And what we're actually gonna do with the doghouse that you're donating for us, to us, we are gonna be auctioning it off at our winter fundraiser on February 26th. And then that funds raised will go directly to helping the dogs in our care. And it's dogs that are left, coming, transferred from the Geauga Dog Ward, and some of them come that way. Some of them also come from just owner surrenders. We're actually taking in dogs who would be euthanized for space and time, all the way in Indiana. And there's a great transport program that brings them all the way across to the East Coast. So you guys are touching these animals' lives and making sure that they have definitely a happy ending. And I'm truly inspired and very honored to be here, so thank you.
First, I'd like to say, what an awesome project here that you have. I mean, these are very sturdy dog houses. One thing I haven't seen is a dog house quite built as well as these have been built. I've been the recipient of 2 other dog houses from Auburn, so we're very grateful. We have a dog park at our facility, which we intend to use these dog houses so the public can use them. What we'd like to use is for agility purposes and things like that, and just kind of neat for dogs to be able to go through. So I think the skills that you learn here by building these houses are going to help you in your future careers, whatever they may be, architecture, roofing, whatever you want to get into. The skills that you've learned here are going to help you out. And one thing I might add is marketability. Find out what as Mr. T said, what your passion is, because your time at Auburn here is going to be very short. It's going to fly by. Find out what your love is, what you want to do, and build upon that. I just want to say thank you very much, and the Lake County Dog Shelter thanks you. Our whole staff does for putting together such great dog houses for us.
Cool, yeah, good. Nice job, yeah. This is our guy.